Hello, welcome to another video on our theme about Gog, Magog. So this is Revelation 20 verse 7, 8, 9. So here what we are looking at, let's go to the top. There is Revelation 20. So we are just looking at starting from verse 7, as I mentioned already. Now, if we read this verse, it sort of give us the timeline when Gog and Magog will go to battle. So someone is gathering them up together to battle. So this is the last battle on earth where the number of whom is as, not is, but is as. So this is figuratively as the sand of the sea. So if you look at the shoreline of the sea, you see the sand. That's how much people they will be able to gather to go to war, because they have to go to gather them to the battle. So who is going to go around gathering them up, commanding them up to the number of sand of the sea? We get this in verse 7. And when, so when is the time? The 1,000 years are expired. So here we have to put a big question mark. So we need to find out when is the 1,000 years expiring, because when they expire, Satan shall be loosened out of his prison. So now he is in prison, but he will be loosened up after 1,000 years. When Satan is loosened up, he is let out of jail. What is he going to do? It's in verse 8. And shall go out, meaning in future, after he is released, shall go out to deceive nations. So he's been let out of the prison. Satan goes to deceive the nations, which are in the four quarters of the earth. But the one who is going to lead this battle, after being convinced, after being deceived, will be Gog as the chief prince and Magog. And in verse 9, it reveals whom Satan wants to wipe out. In chapter 9, and they went up, so all of them together went up on the breadth of the earth and encompassed the camp of the saints. And then we have got this sort of adjective about. So the camp of the saints will be surrounded, and the beloved city. This is a big clue, beloved city. The only beloved city for both the saints and Jehovah is Jerusalem. So let me get let me clear the screen first. So we know that the beloved city, this is Jerusalem, where the temple will be and where Jesus will rule. So they they are all for beloved city to capture the city. And here we read that the fire came down from Jehovah out of heaven and devoured them. So in summary here, we know that the time frame starts with Satan being loosened or loose out of prison. That's the first event. So we put 1. The next event is Satan deceives the nation. So that's 2. Then the Gog and Magog will lead the war. So this war is against Jerusalem, and they'll go to the camp of the saints. So the saints are the one getting attacked here, and Jerusalem, as I mentioned, beloved city, fire will come down from Jehovah, from heaven, and devour the armies. So this is Revelation. So this is Revelation 20 verses 7 to 9. So I hope this has been informative for you, and in the next video we want to look at I'll clear the screen here. We want to look at this when Satan is going to be released, and more about the 1,000 years. Yeah. So with that, I thank you for viewing.